Hi y'all. Guess what? Jackson is 8 weeks old. Can you believe it? 8 weeks. He has hiccups and he's really fussy. But he's tired, as you can see. He's like half asleep right now. And but I wanted to get this video done before I left. I just finished getting ready and it is hot. And I had a really cute headband in my hair. And then when I went to go get dressed, because it had a bunch of these flowers on it, when I went to go get dressed, I realized I didn't have any clothes that matched the flowers. So the headband came out. So I'm going to go downstairs and redo my hair. But get it out of my face because it's hot. And off my neck. Anyways, so this is our 8-week video, isn't it? You got an eyelash in your eye right there. There, Mama too. Mama too. So Jackson is sleeping through the night. He has for just a week or so now. Yeah. I'm gonna turn you over. My arm's getting tired. Oh, big kid. Big kid. Okay, so he's sleeping through the night. He has since he was just under 7 weeks. At night, around 8:15, we get ready for bed, which every other night is a tub, and then a lavender lotion rub, and a nice warm jammies, and then a nighttime diaper. For nighttime diapers, we're using our Velcro diapers that we have, like our Happy Heinies and our Rumperoos and our Soft Bums. And we're using those mainly because the Velcro, I really love Velcro. I love that you can get it to fit them really well. I don't like Velcro for washing. I very much dislike it. So I won't be buying any more. But what we have, I'm using as our nighttime diapers, and I think it works really well. And then right now, I'm putting the large, which ones are they? I have large, the big Soft Bums, the one that you fold in half, is going in them, and the big, like, Kawaii and Bum Genius have, like, the same type of, they snap down to size. So those ones I've been using because you can put that extra fold right on his junk, so it gets extra absorption. I do have on order from a co-op that I bought from. I do have ordered a bunch of hemp inserts, and so I think I'm going to start putting those in there as well, because some mornings he does leak, some mornings he doesn't, but he's sleeping through the night. So on nights that we do tubs, we're normally done doing tubs by 8:30, 8:40. He's dressed and he's getting a bottle, or mainly a bottle. I don't like to nurse right before he goes to bed, because when he nurses, I find that he nurses just for a few minutes and he pulls off and falls asleep. But then, a few minutes later, he wants to finish. So instead, we just do a bottle, and when he drinks a bottle, he'll go from start to finish and drink it all. So we give him a bottle at night, and then he goes down for bed at his bassinet, and he wakes up sometime between like 5:45 in the morning to 7. This morning he woke up at like 7, and he normally just kind of lays in there and looks around for 15-20 minutes and then grunts a lot. I don't usually rush to him unless my kids are in the room, which recently they've been sleeping in our room almost every night. They go to bed in their own beds, and we have the rule, because we're upstairs and they're downstairs, we have the rule that if they have a nightmare, they could just come and climb in bed with us. But it's turned into, if they wake up for any reason, they come and climb in bed with us. So we're going to start working on that. But when they're in our room, I usually try to get him right away before he starts screaming, so I can come out here, change him, and I shut the door so he's not waking the whole house up. because absolutely they don't wake up until sometime between 8 and 9:30. And I absolutely love those mornings by myself. When he wakes up, he normally will eat a bottle, sometimes only half a bottle, and then he'll fall asleep for like an hour, and then we'll give him the rest of the bottle, and he'll wake up, and he normally then will fall asleep. He sleeps most of the morning. He's up off and on, but for the most part, he sleeps most of the mornings until well, I guess he kind of sleeps most of the day until, afternoon. Like right now, he's falling asleep again. He's only been up for like 20 minutes, and he'll sleep for probably an hour or so. But around like 3, 4 o'clock, he's awake, and he'll be awake and pretty much until he goes to bed, which works out great for me because while I'm here alone with the kids, I just have to feed him and change him, and we hold and we'll play for a little bit, and then he goes back to sleep. So he's up for 20 minutes, 40 minutes each time, and then he normally sleeps for like an hour, hour and a half. Here he's sleeping. So he's a great sleeper. No problems here. We weighed him last night, and he weighs 13 pounds. He's definitely a chunk and a half, and I love it. He's so cute. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit here so you can see a little more of him. I've decided that I'm going to go buy some more t-shirts because he lives in a t-shirt and a diaper. The diapers are so cute, and the t-shirt works better, and onesies cover up the diapers, and I don't like that. The diapers are his clothes. So I'm going to start looking for more shirts. He's pretty much in 0 to 3 months still. There are a few things that are too small. He's growing out of it fast. 3 months is probably right where he's at. 3-month clothes are perfect for him. But I'm going to start buying 3 to 6 months clothes, and I'm going to go through my bins of clothes from the boys and pull out the 3 to 6 month as well. Let me see. He's eating 4 ounces in a bottle, and we just like 3 or 4 days ago popped him up to 4 ounces. He was eating 3 ounces, but I found that almost every bottle he would eat a bottle and a half. So I hopped him up to 4, trying not to waste as much. Cloth diapering's going great. My husband and I had the discussion just yesterday on which cloth diapers are our favorite. And I'm going to have to go through and do a whole nother stash video because my stash video has grown. My stash has grown so much. And I'm waiting until my co-op, my Alba babies come in. But right now we both decided that Kawaii and Soft Bums are our favorite. We both also decided that we are not fans of fuzzy buns. Sorry, all you fuzzy bun lovers out there. I cannot stand stuffing the fuzzy buns. They are a pain in my rear end, and frankly, as soon as I get more diapers, I'm ready to sell them and get rid of them. I also love the Bum Genius 4.0s. When I was watching videos and researching, Bum Genius was not even one that I was going to even try. I was so set that I was going to love fuzzy buns, and I'm not going to be a Bum Genius person. I really thought I connected more with the fuzzy bun people. But like you saw in a few weeks ago, my sister bought me a bunch of Bum Genius because those were her favorites. And man, I love them. I love the snaps. I love the stretchy tabs. I love the inserts. If I can use them in all my diapers, I think I'd have a lot better diapering success because they are so good. Yeah, we have a bunch of rash issues with him, and I think it's been more of my error than it is the diapers. I've stripped all my diapers and prepped them all before I used them because most of them unused. And he started getting the rashes almost right away. And I found out, well, I discovered that we were taking wipes, wet wipes, wet cloth wipes, and wiping them down and immediately putting a diaper on him. So I started, I realized, well, I'm just putting it on wet. Like, that's not good. So up here I have a bin of wipes, and I use just water. I stopped using the solution because I don't know if that's what was causing the issue. It was the California Baby Diaper Wash solution. I was diluting it with water, and that's what I was using. But so I just put water in, the wipes container, and then I've started leaving some wipes dry. So I'll use one wipe and clean them, and then I'll use one wipe and dry them, and then I started at night I put Grandma L's on him. We started using Grandma L's when we were camping, and he broke out in a horrible rash. But I really think that was the climate change was what really did it to him personally, because when we got home, the Grandma L's is not doing it. So it was either something he ate that started the rash, well, something I ate, or something, but he's snoring. I don't know if you can hear it. It's so cute. So at night, I lather him up with some Grandma L's after drying him really well, and his rash is like gone. So my other kids are fighting. Summertime, man. Here they come storming.
Mommy, I said, are you okay? Then no one said, I don't like you. You're stupid.
Okay, well, we don't talk like that and tell him that's not nice. And then leave him alone, please. He's obviously upset. All day. I might have to stop this video and restart it. I hear him crying now. So, anyways, and then when I'm on the go, yeah, I'm going to have to stop this. Great. Okay, let's try this again. And he's still snoring. Okay, so, yeah, rash good. As far as breastfeeding going, we're usually doing it. I try to do it at least once a day. I pump around 3 to 4 times a day, and I really like to feed him at least once a day. And I usually switch sides. One day I'll do this side, one day I'll do this side. If I can do twice a day, I'll do one on each side. That's good. But really just for the extra stimulation to keep my milk supply up. When I wake up in the mornings, I pump a total of about 16 ounces, and that's insane to me. The rest of the pumps, I usually get somewhere between 10 and 12 ounces, but he's eating 4-ounce bottles now, and he's going through, I don't quite know how many a day. I've never really paid attention to it. I think we have 16 bottles, and that will last him. I made them last night. It will last him all day today, and then I will probably need to make them by my afternoon tomorrow. So he's probably going through, I'm guessing, about 10 to 12 bottles a day. And so here comes my hurt boy. Anything else? I did breastfeeding, I did how much he weighs, I've done cloth diapering, I've done his sleeping. He's not really reaching or grabbing for anything. He's smiling like crazy, and last night he giggled so loud 2 times right in a row that I was talking to my sister on the phone, and she actually heard him giggle. It was really cute, and I came running out of the room. He just giggled. It was really cute, and he's giggled in his sleep too, but this was like the first time he was like staring at something. It was like, ha 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 ha, like 2 times. It was really, really cute. What are you doing, Noni? Are you hurt? What happened? Can we turn the video off so you can tell me? We'll try a third time. So he tried to get on my bed and hit his foot on my husband's end table. So he got hurt. But he just needed a hug, he said, and now he's back in the bedroom. So I think that's it for Jax. I have a bib on him because when he eats his bottles, he's so lazy that, like, it just starts dripping. And then it gets in his hair and his clothes. And so I put a bib on it because then it just drips onto his bib from when he eats. And he's losing a little bit of his hair, we've noticed. And his eyes are like crystal blue. And my other kids had like gray to black eyes when they were born, and then they turned to brown. His just keep getting bluer. So I'm really thinking that he's going to have blue eyes, even though I have like hazel eyes and my husband has brown eyes. But we both carry the blue gene because both of our moms have blue eyes. And like my sister has blue eyes and his sister has blue eyes. And there's a ton of blue eyes in our family. So it's possible. I really hope he has like really dark hair like my oldest and like bright blue eyes. That's just so pretty. Yeah. So he's not really grabbing at anything. I just started, like, if you can see the chair behind me, I just started putting the thing that with the toys on that bouncy chair. And he's starting to look at them and, like, stare at things. But he's not grabbing. But that bouncy chair vibrates, and it is by far his favorite thing. You can bounce it, you know, and he loves that chair. That's where he takes most of his naps if they're not in his bed behind me. Our swing downstairs is one of those swings that you can turn to go sideways or forwards. And he only stays happy in the swings for like 5, maybe 10 minutes if I'm lucky. Like, he was happy enough not for me to get ready today. And then by the time I was done, he was crying. And which is so weird because both my other kids lived in the swing. Like, that was their favorite thing. But every baby's different. He's due to go for his 2-month shots next week. His 2-month appointment. I don't know if we're going to make it. We're having an issue. My husband works for the state, and it's just such a pain to get anything done. But he has to be added to his insurance, and they need the birth certificate, so we have to go get the birth certificate because it's going to take too long to have him mailed. So we didn't have him. He's not put on the insurance yet, and for the first however many days or whatever, he's on it under mine. So we don't know if we're going to make it to the next appointment because we don't know if when we sign him up, it's probably not going to be active until the following month. So we might have to be a month behind, which really, who cares? So he has to wait till he's a month older to start his shots. I mean, they give him so many. It's just sad. But the good news is once we add him, I can actually add both my other boys, to the plan for free. Because the way that it works is he pays for me, and then it goes up $100 to pay for him. It went up $100 to pay for me because he's free. So, well, he's not free, but I think we paid $150 for him, and now we're paying about $220 for both of us, and now we're going to pay around $320 for us 3, and then anything after that we add is free. So we're going to add the boys, and they're going to be free. Because right now they're on a thing called Healthy Families, which is kind of like a Medi-Cal, which is through the state of California. And it's just a pain in the butt to find doctors that actually takes it. It's horrible. And we pay $48 a month for them right now, for both of them together. And so when you're looking at it, it's basically $52 a month extra, and we're going to have all 3 of our boys insured under real insurance, and they can go to the same doctor and so much. So I'm really excited about getting all that done. we're just waiting for the boys to get the paperwork from the Healthy Families that they've been disconnected, because otherwise they have to wait till open enrollment. I hate insurance. It's such a pain in the butt. Don't even get me started on dental insurance. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think that's it on baby Jackson. I think it's like 20 minutes talking about Jax. As far as me, I have incision issues, as you all know. I'm actually getting ready. I'm going to the doctor here in about an hour. And I haven't been in since I got back from camping. I've had an ultrasound yesterday, and she took a ton of pictures. And of course, they can't say anything because they're not radiologists. But they took a ton of pictures, and that scares me because it was all in just the one spot, right, where my incision opened, the one spot that we were working on, getting healed. I keep getting these like boils all around the incision, and come to find out, which they took a culture of the boils, and it's a staph infection. So I'm on antibiotics for that. I don't know if I updated you guys, but I had a staph infection. I cried for like a day, freaking out, because you hear, like, I even get emotional now. You hear staph infection, and like that can seriously kill a person, and just the thought just kills me. So I've been on antibiotics for like 4 days now, and tonight will be 4, and it's a 7-day cycle. So I go in today. It's basically, this is my 6-week checkup, but it's actually 8 weeks because she wasn't here last week, and or she wasn't here on my 6 weeks. She was on vacation, and I couldn't go last week for some odd reason, and now this week is the first one available. So I'm going to talk to her about postpartum depression. I've been really struggling. I'm a very happy person. I don't know if people just say it's just me adjusting to having a new baby, but I am by far not happy. 80% of my day I'm frustrated, I'm upset, I'm crying, I'm overwhelmed. I'm just so overwhelmed. And it could be the fact that I'm in 2 classes of summer school, which is basically like 4 classes at once, because you're working double time on each class. Not only that, I'm in 2 hard classes, which I don't know what I was thinking. Adjusting to having 3 kids. My husband and I have been fighting, and it's over petty stuff. And most of the thing is just I am so annoyed that I have to do so much. And anytime I ask him to do something as simple as, could you please park on the road, which is right in front of our house and not in our driveway, because if you park with both of our cars in the driveway, you either can't open his door all the way to get him in, so you're dealing with the door shutting on you as you're trying to get him in, or if you park far enough over to where you can open his door, then you're walking on the grass. And I wear sandals, and half the time the grass is like muddy, so it's like, because we water it twice a day, and the way we're on a hill, like right where our driveway is like where all the water collects, so it's the last part to dry. But so then my feet are all muddy and gross. And I've asked him over and over and over. And stupid things like this where he's just like, no, I deserve to park in my driveway. It's my fault for not vocalizing or communicating why. He thinks it was just like, I just want the driveway to myself, And so things like that, it's just going to make me really, really unhappy. And I don't know if this is postpartum or what, but I plan on talking to the doctor about it today. My husband and I had a super long talk last night, and I aired out everything that's annoying me about him. And he agreed with most of it. But my kids, like you can see, they're just fighting all the time, and it just overwhelms me. And so usually about once a day, I just break out into tears and don't know what to do. And I think that it's not postpartum, And I think I'm just really way overwhelmed. But I'm going to go ahead and talk to the doctor and tell her all this and see if she thinks if it is postpartum. And I'm overwhelmed because of that. Weight loss, I've lost exactly 50 pounds since having him. And I gained around 25-ish with him. I don't really remember exactly where I started at. Somewhere between 25 and 30 I gained with him. I haven't lost any weight since the last time I told you guys. I've been kind of up and down. I've been having a few emotional eating spurs, especially when I found out I had staph infection. I went out and bought a box of cookies, and I ate cookies. Shame on me. I am planning on starting here really well. That's one of the things I'm going to talk about with the doctor. She's never really cleared me to exercise. So I'm really wanting to start Insanity again. And just the videos, I love doing their videos, even though they're like super crazy. But I've been wanting to start that again. But I also have kind of a hurt foot, so it's kind of like everything's working against me right now. Oh well. My sister's coming down this weekend. I'm so excited. I get to meet my niece for the first time, and she gets to meet Jax for the first time. Oh, it's going to be like the best weekend ever. And Nolan's having his 5th birthday party. So, I think that's pretty much it. I'm overwhelmed. Jackson's doing great. My kids are insane. And my husband annoys me. But I love him. So, whatever. You got to put up with it. So, every couple has their spurs of where you're fighting all the time. But then you work through it. That's the part about being married. No one's ever perfect. I'm working on a bunch of videos that faces that. I had a day in the life video completely finished, and I accidentally deleted it. I kept one file, and I deleted the other file, and I thought that I was keeping the file that I could open it to upload it, like keeping the movie file. But I didn't. I deleted the file that I needed to open it. So it's just gone. And I don't think I'm redoing it. I spent a long time editing this video. So I think I'm going to go ahead and move over to the second video that I did in the day in the life, which I did this last weekend, and try to get that done. I also have my camping video I'm still working on. And I have a few other little bits and clips. That's somebody here on YouTube. But I have some of that stuff that I'm going to get on. I'm going to try to start doing more videos that are actually fun and not just me here venting to the camera because I have no friends. And I'm trying to get friends at the same time. So that's it. Jackson says bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll see you guys later. My phone just fell. Have a good one, guys.